So today I'm going to show you how to make my simple cracker recipe using this lovely non-hybridized organic grains that don't have the adverse effects like modern wheat. So what you want to do is you want to melt 2 tablespoons of butter or oil. Today I'm using lard. And then you're going to want to take a cup of flour, put it into a food processor, and I like to use chicken broth instead of water. This recipe calls for like a teaspoon of salt. I like to use a lot more than that, so I'm just gonna dump some in. I'm using pink Himalayan salt. Do not use iodized salt. Use the purest quality. I like salt, so I like to add quite a bit. Alright, to kind of mix up the salt and the flour, mess this up a little bit and just add a touch of some extra spices. Just a tad bit creative, so I'm just going to add some rosemary as well. I just thought that'd be a good touch. But you don't have to add any spices if you don't want to. It's completely up to you. So now that the oil is melted, I'm going to pour the oil in, and then we're going to start spooning in this chicken broth. You only want to do 1 tablespoon at a time and then process it. But generally for this recipe, I use about 4 to 5 tablespoons of water or broth. So I'm going to take this oil and just pour it on in. And really whatever oil you have will do. Just make sure if it's like coconut oil or anything solid that you melted it down first. Alright. Now once it starts to form like a nice ball, and it's not too crumbly, it's not too sticky, now we're going to take it out, flour it, and roll it out. I did use 2 tablespoons of oil, so I only needed 3.5 tablespoons of chicken stock or water, but generally I think in the past I've used 1 tablespoon of oil, so I needed about 4.5 to 5 tablespoons of the liquid. So it's really up to you. If you have less oil, then use more water. If you have less water, then use more oil. But yeah, now I'm just going to get this rolled out on this floured surface, and I'll show you when I'm done. Rolled out, you want to get it real thin, and then I just like to go over and shake a load of salt on top. And now if you use pink Himalayan salt or sea salt, you don't have to worry about anything affecting your cholesterol, because it's not toxic salt, it's only minerals. So have at it with the salt. Now I'm going to just take a knife, and I find it's a lot easier to score them on the baking sheet than it is to cut them up and then stick them on there. It's also less time consuming. So this is pretty much how I do it. And the oven's preheating on 350, and I'll bake them for about 20 minutes or until they're crispy golden brown. So more clear footage of how to score them. You don't want to go too thick down or you'll cut your fold. So just use a gentle knife and don't go too hard, and you'll get the job done just fine. So now we're just going to pop them in the oven and let them cook. These crackers are cooling down, and I'm just going to gently break them up and put them in a Ziploc. And now I've got crackers for the week. No preservatives, no GMOs, no harmful ingredients, no poisons, no toxins. Have a lovely, blessed rest of your day. And if you try this recipe, leave me a comment, let me know how it goes. Thanks for watching. Shout out to Jovial Organic Einkorn All-Purpose Flour, the only grain that's never been hybridized. I get it on Amazon.com, and it's imported from Italy. And I just wanted to say thank you guys. I love you so much. You changed my life in a million ways for the better, and I just can't thank you enough. So check them out, get their stuff, and make a difference in your health, and put a new lease on your life. Love you. Thanks for watching.